Hello, and welcome back. Saturday evening, 6:15. Sourcing video. A couple full bags here. One, start off with I did make, or I say it like this: I made a what sold video, and it wasn't importing from Clipchamp over to my hard drive, to where I could then send it to YouTube. I'm going to see if I can chop out a couple bits and put it in here. If I do, it's at the end. Then if anything, it's 7 sales, $250. And that video will be over at members. So if you're really inclined to really want to watch it, there's that. And then this video will have a couple little while I'm out and about videos as well. And so those little segments of that will be just, again, kind of like the videos that would be in the members. I might add a couple a week of just random videos in the store or driving or this or that. That's what I think I have 3 or 4 videos. I'm only doing this because there isn't really much traffic that I'm passing. If not, I'm not going to be doing 80 on this stretch. And it is 70. Why it's 70 down through here beats me. But that's like when I come this way, that's little valley type views. So this is the tail end of the Cauga Valley Park, State Park. So it's a big park. There's a skiing resort called Brandywine up this way, quite a ways. It's in Macedonia, I want to say. Boston Mills. That's really, really, really small, nice older area. And Peninsula is a real nice area. But it's going to be scooting down here and going down this hill and back up that one. So it seems like cruise control can usually handle this at 80, but as soon as it wants to step up the engine, then I'll stop recording so I can foot pedal. Still going up that hill. Cruise control still has it. You made it. And then there was a little steeper hill, and then I'll be getting up to the exit I need. If you play this in 4-speed, 4 times faster, it's like one of those old IMAX theaters. See, 70. Right. It just seems like too dangerous of a road to be people doing 70, let alone over 80. I'll just smash them all into one and put them up. However, back to the sourcing part, it was, I believe I stuffed up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So it was 5 stores, went down to the Salvation Army Copley, and then down to Wadsworth and Rittman, and then whatever the other one was, Orville, where Smucker's is at, Smucker's headquarters, and then to Worcester. So one store I got 2 things. The rest of the stuff I got, they turned out pretty well. So let's see if I can actually put this in order. I'm not going to remember on exactly what I got where unless I go by the stickers. All right, so we have $8.50 from the Salvation Army. Then I went to Wadsworth, and I have 1975. Looks like a sale might have just come in. And then it will be Rittman. I got two things, 238. So 1927, 29, let's say $30. Oh, monkey got away. Then went to the Goodwill in Orville, and it was $15.75 for the 6, 7 plus 4, 11. So 45, and then another $4. So $40, give or take, for however many items I have down here. So we will start with what I believe. Well, I remember this being at the Salvation Army. So I usually don't do yearbooks, and I really wouldn't. But this is Wabash or Wabash or whichever. There was a Wabash Road down in South Akron, but this is a yearbook from Wabash College from 1960. So I did look up Wabash yearbooks, and they sell, and none listed and none sold for 1960. So probably $50. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But for the $2 I paid, go over here to a few other books. I don't remember. Oh yeah, so this is one I did get from there. So kind of like that bigger book, that workout book, the powerlifting one. This is something that's relatively similar. I guess Robert Kennedy. I don't know if it's that Robert Kennedy. But a lot of his workout books are pretty good. This one specifically, they're listed like $50, $60, maybe a little more recent sold by obviously typing it in, no barcode. They're still like $30, $40. So that was a paperback, so I paid $1. 7 Ideas That Shook the Universe. And oddly enough, speaking of Kent State, when I started there in just my basic physics classes, my physics well, one of them, Dr. Barrick, I forget his first name, Robert maybe, but this is a book that we had to have for that class, except for I just got like the smaller condensed version. But these are, if they sell right, they're like $40, $50. True Unity, I think is like mid-20s, over 30. Not a whole lot listed. See here, like new. So maybe $30. This blank journal, it's called Bullet, a bullet journal. And is what that is. It has like these little bullet, like you're getting ready to play Connect the Dots. And this is from a company called Leuchtturm. 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 Well, they're like $20, $30. What else do we have in here? The Star Buddies I got out of Goodwill. That's another one of those. It's like a $30 to $40 old workout book. Other books. Frederick Forsyth, The Dogs of War. So it's a common book. Common, I really can't say franchise. But it's a different cover. And these ones, if I remember looking at it correctly, are still like $20, $25, maybe a little less. And that goes in line with this book right here, The Crow, Lazarus Heart. So it does have a tear down here. For the 99 cents, it's still 50. If I get 15 for it, awesome. Will it be less than that? Yeah. But for the buck, for something that there's not a lot of these listed. They don't sell for a whole lot, but there's not a lot of them listed. but they do sell. Onward. A Valley of Vision, leather, a little bit of water damage on the edging there. It's still 20 to 30 bucks. Brand new. They're like 40 to 50. While I'm putting books up, this Little Women Volume 2. So the hardcover is the one to really look for. They're like over 100 bucks. But these paperbacks were $1.20 where I got these ones at. And it's a low to mid $20 book. Spirit Controlled Temperament. I don't think I looked that one up. I just think that it's interesting enough. For My Father, Because I Love You, Crystal, Christmas, 1977. And this is the 24th printing. So it's been around. It likely does sell. I just thought it was like a spirit-controlled temperament. That's definitely something very specific. The Norman Shield. Another type yearbook type thing. Postcard to in Orville. See, that's actually where I got this one. September 25th, 1990. Dear Chet. Hold on. Chet was over here too. No. I know I saw another Chet somewhere. All right, so I guess this is a training and reference manual of the Sigma Chi fraternity. Another one of those. There's not a lot of them out there for the $1.20 or $1.70, whatever I paid for this one. They may still charge me paperback for it, but still, varying ones are anywhere from 30 to 50 bucks. So right around there. That's the thing about physical media is you pretty much can put a roundabout price on it because it can be. What I did look up, I didn't see any with this crest or this little emblem or the shield right here up in the right-hand corner. All the other ones that I saw that sold were right here. So they vary in prices from 30 to 50 bucks. I think there was one that sold for a little higher, like almost 60. So for the $2 less than of what I paid for it, will it sell for 30 to 40, 50 bucks? Yeah. More books. Seagulls. Actually, I was pulling another book out, and this one came out with it. Just as I'm pulling the book, it was stuck on a little, like this sticker here. There was a sticker on the other book that caught on this. So when I pulled the other book, this one came out. I'm like, well, it's here. And incidentally, it's like 20 bucks, 15, 20 bucks. So for the dollar and change. Not a whole lot of them sell, but they do. The Children of Houndstooth by Catherine Kimbrough. It's like $15, $20 paperback. The Diamonds of Alizar, Dark Paradise. Veil Fiction. Just an interesting graphic on it. And with the font, that's enough font. And the old look and the old feel. And it is clean. It's a very good. Not quite like new, not with that, not with these little marks right here, down there, whatever else, but it's still mid-20s for $1.20. I think there's one more. Yeah, those should be CDs. Usually don't buy a whole lot of these somewhat larger books. It is relatively clean, East of Eden. It does have like some cornerware, some DJ wear for the $1.70, $1.80, whatever they are for the hardcovers there. It is a book club, but the selling factor really that there is for this specific title and this exact one is with the dust jacket. So although it is tattered, most of all the other ones that are listed for 20, 30 bucks don't have a dust jacket. So would I have bought it if it was just that? No. Usually with these older ones and there's no barcode, a lot of times I am looking for ones with the dust, but not every single time. But if I just saw this, If I just saw that on a shelf like that, I wouldn't bother. That's a whole bunch of books. DVDs and CDs. Oh, yeah, got a VHS as well. And my empty soda bottle. All right, so I'm just going to go through these real quick. These last 4 were at the last store I was at where they were $1 each. And these are all going to be 15 to 25 bucks. I think that one is closer to over 20. This is called Ross something. Rolo Fist. Rise 502. So it might be like a little comp CD, but it's still over 20 bucks. And I was like maybe 15. So right here, this is a Patti LaBelle. The Gospel According to Patti LaBelle, like 15. These, the only thing that there are that are listed are used. They really don't sell a whole lot. And the ones that did sell that are of the hot, hot, hot dance song, Sesame Street, were not this artwork. It was a different artwork. So this is from 2008. Sometimes, obviously, if you watch this channel, you know that different artwork can sell. So if at anything, it's like 12, 15 bucks. If it's more because of this artwork, then more. These would have been $1.19. The mighty meaty swing kings. Like low 20s. Higher ground, wave of praise. I only got this one here because it's just a little older looking Christian from 1994. Live at Cornerstone, like 20 bucks. So when I'm paying a buck and some change for one of these CDs, they're, for the absolute most part, especially for New Year, for the absolute most part, they're going to get $15 or more. I don't tinker too much in with the $10, $12 stuff. I will, especially if they're like new, things like that. But I try to stay away from those. But if I'm getting a bunch of CDs for 20 cents each, yeah, I'll go down to the 10, 11, 12 mark. I'm still making a good chunk. If they are $2 each and they sell constantly for 10, and somebody comes in with a pretty low offer, you're kind of really cutting yourself on that one. All right. So this is Michael Allman. I don't know. He looks way too young to be from, if it would be, the Allman Brothers, but it's signed. It's like 25 bucks. I don't, he might be like a younger, from 2009. 25 bucks. Carpenters, gold, like 20 bucks. Elton John, okay, Blue Moves. So this is only one CD. So this sale will be for like 12, 15 bucks for replacement disc 2 with the scratches. I will not redo this one. I will not resurface it. And you'll get the, the case and the artwork and everything like this. So someone will probably, I have sold replacement cases and artwork before. It is missing a disc. Without missing a disc, they're like 25, 30 bucks. I'll still get something for it. Imagine Dragons, actually, this is only like 7, 8 bucks. I got it to put in the car, and actually this one might be more because it has extra tracks on it. Not sure, but that's where free music is. So I have Rage Against the Machine in there now, and I listen to that all day. So I listen to it for like 5 times through. This one I'll put in there, and then when I'm done with this, I'll get a picture of it and list it, and then it will sell. Colorblind James reminds me of me, except for my name's not James. And why should I stand up? Like $20. A lot of these they may not sell for $20, right? They may sell for 14 or 15. All depends on what I eventually take for it. But that's just the roundabout value for a lot of these things. Eric Carmen, turn the radio up. Oh, that sweet sound. Hold me close, never let me go. Keep that feeling alive. Baby. When I look in your eyes, I go crazy. Sharon, Lois, and Bram, Mainly Mother Goose. Again, like $20. I mean, it's always good when I go out and I get a whole bunch of bread and butter, $15, $20 things, and that's always good when I go out. And within that mix, there's something that's 70, 80, 100. That's good to have those ones. These two here, I did not look up. I know I've sold one of them or a different volume before, so I just grabbed them. The History of Black Music, it's volume 1 and 2. 1 and 2, which I might put together, might sell separately. But individually, they're $15, $20. Bushwhacked. VHS. Sealed with the watermark. No biggie. It's like $15, $20. This Blizzard World of Warcraft. The pamphlet, the key code is right here under my thumb. And this disc, it's a game DVD. Or it's just the game itself, right? So it's clean. These are like $20. Expansion pack. Buddy Holly, this one is like $20, maybe a little under. Fake news, man. Wrong thing. But again, like 20. So this was then at the Salvation Army where it's 99 cents a DVD. So if it's a $15, $20 DVD, I'm in the good. All right. Went through all those. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 35. 35 things for, what was it, like $40? Works for me. So I do have some videos to post and all that other fun stuff, but if I forget however many, what I just say, 35 of these. And so even at the common around 20 for the vast majority of them, that's still 600, and a handful of them are well over that. That's still 800 maybe. We'll see. So it's going to wrap that one up. Like what you heard, like what you saw, like what you learned. Let's go with, again, with the strange font and the strange artwork. That's not really applying to what I was meaning on this one, but still, it's an older paperback that, yeah, you're going to see a lot of older paperback, but looking at the fonts, the aging of it, a lot of the, so there's I don't know if it's series, I think it's just dubbed that. It's called the Paperbacks from Hell, and I have a few of them, and I got a handful and a bunch sold pretty quick. And I don't put that in the title, but some of those Paperbacks from Hell are 50, 70, 80, couple $100. And that's all they are, is just the specific story in different renditions and paperback, and they're horror. And this one comes up as just popular library. Queen size Gothic, the children. But there was like the Spellbinding Witch's Brew, Suspense, and Black Magic. Right? Even Stranger Things like that, and Stranger Things. Yeah. Look at paperbacks. If they have an interesting font, style, aging, things like that, especially no barcode, none of these should. Nope. Look them up.
And then after a while, you'll get more used to on the exact types of feels and genres and themes to go with on that one. Everything you going up, comment down below, subscribe, share, those are all free. They help me, help you, so we can help other people learn about buying physical media, sell on eBay. Appreciate it. Thank you.